Whenever we have openness in our chart, particularly when we're looking at emotional openness, but for all openness, it really means that we're here to learn what we want to choose to experience in those centers. We get to think of it this way: you have an open center and you go into your life, you're going to experience the energy of your open center in a variety of different ways from a whole bunch of different people all the time, right? That's the gift of your openness. And if you think of that openness as kind of being like a basket, every time you encounter a specific expression of emotional energy, every time you experience other people's emotional energies, like your partner's, you put that experience in your basket, right? And then maybe your mother has a certain experience and your brother, and then maybe you go out into the world and your boss and your coworkers. Every time you experience emotional energy, you put your experience of it kind of in this basket. And at a certain point, as we mature, we start to understand, oh, this is emotional energy. It has all these different ways of behaving. And I've put all these jewels that I've gathered from all these different experiences of emotional energy into this basket. Well, I could choose out of there how I want to respond emotionally to a situation. Now, here's a big disclaimer. If you have openness, anything you have open in your chart, that's not energy you're designed to hold on to. You can't hold on to emotional energy permanently. And if you try, you'll burn yourself out, especially for those of you who have an open sacral. If you try to hold sacral energy permanently and identify with it, you'll burn out, right? But you can borrow it. So you can borrow emotional energy. That gives you, in your openness, this is why I really hate the conversation about how openness is a problem and you don't have openness, and openness is where you're victimized by other people's energies. Nope. Openness is wisdom. In your openness, you have the ability through all those experiences to choose your emotional response. You're not going to hold it, but you're going to choose it. And for you, because you have this open solar plexus with a gate 55 hanging on, it's kind of like the 55 is a funnel. Your solar plexus is the big mouth of the funnel. Every time you encounter emotional energy, it flows into your solar plexus and through the 55. So for you, you've had a lifelong curriculum of learning how to be in everybody else's energies and not let it knock you off of your faith. That's your challenge. That's your adventure. That's your soul curriculum in your relationship energy. You're here to learn how to stay true to your own emotional integrity, no matter what's going on. And here's the beautiful part. Somebody asked me recently, and I don't think it was in this class, about, well, what about co-regulation? What happens in your openness when you walk into an environment that's not healthy and you don't like it, but you're getting co-regulated by it? You have the option to regulate the environment. And so you, Rocky, you walk into the room and the emotional energy is all over the place. With your open solar plexus, you have the ability to walk into that room and regulate the room.